on CVM TV.
It's Monday, November 11, 2024. This is CVM News at noon, and I'm Ramon Gordon. Now to the headlines. After a week of heavy rain and winds, more showers are expected across Jamaica today. The Meteorological Service says Monday will bring cloudy skies with scattered showers and thunderstorms in eastern and central parishes. Meanwhile, the National Hurricane Center is tracking a low-pressure system in the Western Caribbean that could develop as it moves westward. CVM News will continue to update you on the weather developments as we get them. A tsunami warning was yesterday issued by Cuban authorities after two major earthquakes rocked a section of the Spanish-speaking nation. Meanwhile, Jamaica was also jolted by these two earthquakes an hour apart. According to the earthquake unit at the Mona, the first moderate earthquake was recorded at around 10:50 Sunday morning and registered a 5.6 magnitude. Meanwhile, the second was felt at around 11:50 a.m. with a magnitude of 6.5. The epicenter was located approximately 150 kilometers north of Ocho St. Anne. Both quakes were reportedly also felt in Haiti and the Bahamas. There were no reported incidents of injury or damage. And the police have identified three men fatally shot early Sunday in Rockford, Kingston. They are O'Shane Stubbs, known as Moonhead, Kishawn Smith, known as Bimmers, and Evander Campbell. Preliminary reports indicate police on patrol around 2 a.m. stopped to use an ABM when they came under fire from the men. Police returned fire, injuring the suspects and recovering two firearms. The men were later pronounced dead at the hospital. A police officer was also shot and injured during the exchange. Crime and violence continue to affect Jamaica with increasing youth involvement. The People's National Party is aiming to reverse this trend by renewing its community charter and liberty code. Trisha Kelly explains.
November 22 will be a big day in Uniontown, Clarendon, when the results of the by-election are announced. Both the Jamaica Labour Party and the People's National Party are confident they will take home the division. It was a stronghold for the PNP, who has lost the seat twice to the JLP. However, MP caretaker for North Clarendon, Wavell Hines, believes his party can reclaim what was once theirs.
Well, the JLP has won it twice in the last 40 years. So I have no doubt that the PNP will reclaim the victory. The opinion polls of the country says that the PNP is rising and moving in the right direction. Our support here today will tell you that, and I'm certain that when the election is called on the 22nd of November, that Comrade Delroy Dawson will be the next councillor for the Uniontown division.
The numbers in Clarendon are very close, the JLP having 11 seats and the PNP 10. Should the PNP win this division, it could impact even greater seats. Minority leader in the council, Sean Barneswell, says it's a critical by-election for them.
It is very crucial because winning it back, it will make the numbers in the municipal corporation tie 11-11. It will give the PNP control of the municipal corporation based upon popular vote, and it will also send a message across the length and breadth of Jamaica that time comes for People's National Party government.
However, that view is not shared by the JLP. It's quite the opposite for them. Mayor of Maypen, Joel Williams, says he's not worried about losing his seat.
Well, you deem it crucial. It's just a normal election for me. I've been in here on the ground. The Member of Parliament and the former councillor would have laid a tremendous foundation as it relates to the organization. It's not nice that wins the election. So I'm not worried. Let them talk. Let them make all the noise they want to make.
And it seems their confidence is at an all-time high since the party was able to capture the once PNP stronghold not once but twice. Deputy Leader of Area Council 3, Michael Stern, says the people have seen the JLP's work.
The 2 seats that we took away, that came to the JLP in the last election from the PNP to Bastion was Boroughbridge and Alien Town and the border each other. So in that area, right, a lot of the people would have voted for change, right, and they still want change.
Only time will tell who the people believe is more fit to run the division. Trisha G. Kelly, CVM News.
The Jamaica Labour Party claims it has done more to address the island's water challenges than any previous administration. Speaking at a Northwest St. Anne meeting recently, MP hopeful Matthew Samuda highlighted achievements and promised further development by 2025.
And I'm telling you, around the clock we are working and we are ensuring that NWC, the government of Jamaica and your party can invest in your water. We have a lot of work to do. We know that Pear Tree Bottom and Mount Edgecombe need some work. That work has already been commissioned. That work will start early January. Labour rights, we have done more than any other administration for water in this country. We are committing to do even more than we have done because we know people must have water. We are investing at an unprecedented rate because we know that the people of Northwest St. and the people of St. and the people of Jamaica deserve better days.
New Jamaica Constabulary Force statistics show a decline in major crimes, but gang-related offences remain prominent. In response, CVM has partnered with schools island-wide to launch an initiative aimed at engaging youth and reducing gang violence. Speaking on Sunrise this morning, Acting Director for Safety and Security at the Education Ministry, Richard Troupe, highlighted the program's focus on positive youth engagement.
The week of activity is really committed to provide public education, sensitization to our students in particular about the dangers of gangs, the prevalence of gangs, the impact of gangs, capacity building because we are partnering with CTOC, the Community Safety and Security branch of JCF, to also empower our school personnel, guidance counselors, deans of discipline. This year, SROs will be joining that team in a virtual training session to really equip us with more current information in treating with gangs.
Acting Detective Inspector for the National Strategic Anti-Gang Division at JCF says the aim is to create a sustainable future for the nation's youth.
What we're trying to do is that moving forward in the future, we're trying to create the environment that we plant a seed now, and later we will realize that 168 may turn to 100, it may turn to 50. We take it in small strides, and the more vulnerable persons are our children, and we're trying to target them in order to achieve the change that we want, the sustained change that we want for the future.
To international news now, the UN's annual climate conference has begun, with world leaders from around 200 nations due to appear over the next 2 weeks. A particular focus will be on how countries plan to limit long-term global temperature rises. More from the BBC.
The latest COP climate conference is just getting underway in Baku in Azerbaijan. Well, the annual meeting brings countries together to try and find ways to reduce the threat of global warming. Well, this year it comes as scientists say 2024 is set to be the hottest on record. Well, let's show you the latest pictures from Baku, where more than 100 world leaders and heads of states are expected to converge over the coming weeks. Our climate editor Justin Rowlett sent us this report from there.
COP29 is definitely the most important event of this year.
This climate conference is the most significant international meeting Azerbaijan has ever hosted, and the country has not skimped on the preparations. but some things you can't control.
My plan will terminate the Green New Deal, which I call the Green New Scam. Greatest scam in history, probably.
We'll have more news after this.
Expensive toner cartridges. Global Ink is now selling new factory direct generic toners. Remove factory seals, install and print. Engineered to work first time, every time. Certified for use in HP and Brother printers. Worry-free, affordable printing for your peace of mind. Money saved is money earned. We deliver island-wide. 754-7444 or 1-888-NEED INK. Never run out of toner again. Global Ink.
Hi everyone, my name is Clarendon.
Greetings from Kelly's Kelly Yoga.
Hey, it's Robin Morrison, and I am your National Physical Activity Specialist. And it's time to make a move.
Jamaica, let's get moving again. Season 2 of the Ministry of Health and Wellness Jamaica Move series is here. Join us Wednesdays at 5 a.m. and Saturdays at 8 a.m. right here on CVM TV. Let's get moving. Make a move now.
This week on Central Expressions.
Today we're out here in Mother Nature. We're at the Gulfview Hotel hosting our first annual marriage maneuvers through Kingdom Principles.
And today at the Black River Film Festival, even though it's so hot, it was good, guys.
And today we'll talk about ownership of land.
Tune in to Central Expressions on CVM TV Sundays at 3 p.m. Repeat Fridays at 9 a.m.
Welcome back. Haiti's Transition Council has voted to replace its prime minister after just 6 months, adding to the ongoing challenges in the country's democratic transition, which has been stalled by years without elections due to severe gang violence. Joining me to discuss this is the founder and president of the Haiti Jamaica Society, Myrta Dezulme. Madame Dezulme, again, thank you for joining us. Madame Dezulme, are you with me?
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Fantastic. Now, what was your immediate reaction to the news?
My immediate reaction to the news is that we have got to get real about Haiti. We have to discuss the source of the problem and stop getting voyeuristic about the latest episode in the soap opera, the ongoing soap opera that is Haiti. It's like, we're like people driving on the highway and seeing a car accident with bodies strewn on the ground, bleeding out. And instead of assisting them, we're pulling out our cameras so we can have a sensationalistic video to post on our Facebook page. Let's get to the bottom of what the problem is. Okay, there is a 110-year-old stranglehold on Haiti by international powers that have brought it to descent into hell, where the Haitian people cannot live in their own country and are forced to get on rickety boats on shark-infested waters to end up all over the hemisphere being arrested, deported, mistreated, beaten, raped, and their rights being violated. The Haitian people want to stay home, but we have to stop this charade of putting corrupt governments who are there not to stabilize the country, because those who are sending them, because it's not the Haitian people electing these corrupt leaders, they're being imposed from the outside, and their mandate is to maintain the status quo of violence, armed gangs, maintain the instability, to have a justification for another disastrous UN occupation. And CARICOM, I belong to the Montana Accord, which is a group of civil society organizations that in 2021 said enough is enough. Civil society has to take over the reins of the country to stop the 200 years of corrupt politicians who have brought the country into an abyss. And so we have to take over, and we went on a pilgrimage all over the country, and rounded up all of the different sectors, organizations, the peasant sector, the teachers, the medical sector, everybody, the schools, the universities, the educational sector, all civil society groups, everyone, to gather what we want to see, our vision for Haiti.
Madame de
and we drafted the Montana Accord.
Madame de
But now, yes.
I have to ask you, you've said quite a bit a while ago, and a lot of it strikes me as being quite significant. Are you confident in the Transitional Council's ability to carry out its prescribed responsibility?
Okay, I probably was going far to come near with you because I needed to give a global context of the situation. I am not confident of the Presidential Council's ability until we ensure that the people who are there to truly stabilize Haiti and not being given a mandate to maintain the status quo while 700,000 Haitians are living on the street, 5 million on the brink of famine, bodies on street. School children have to walk over corpses being eaten by dogs to get to school. Schools cannot open because people whose houses have been burned down by gangs are living on the street and living in schools and in cemeteries. So we need people. And let me come a lot of time. So let me come to the point. I was explaining that our organization, that rallied the majority of Haitian stakeholders. And we thought that CARICOM, because Haiti is a member of CARICOM, we brought CARICOM into this thinking that as Caribbean brothers and sisters, neighbors, and Haiti being a member of CARICOM, that means that they have a mandate and a mission to deal with whatever issue one of their member states is having, that they would come in as honest brokers and help to sustain and maintain and uphold the rights of the Haitian people and help it to pry Haiti from the stranglehold of the international community that is maintaining Haiti in poverty, chaos, and violence. But they have been bought out with all of these incredible promises of economic benefits and economic packages and renewable energy and climate change and credit reviews. And so now it has turned out that they are not helping the Haitian people. They're just playing into the game. They've gone to Kenya to get these police who are not doing anything in Haiti. They're running to hide whenever there's a shooting, and the Haitian police, which is not getting paid, are the ones who have to give them cover, while they're getting paid 10 times what the Haitian police is being paid.
All right.
The solution to the problem in Haiti, let me come to the solution. Stop the flood of guns coming from the US. For the past 3 years, we've been saying that. You don't even have to stop the guns. Stop the ammunition and stop arming the gangs and train and form and arm, equip, and pay the Haitian police who are fully capable of doing the job. We don't need Kenyans. We don't need anyone from CARICOM.
Madame de Zulme, sorry to break your stride, but we have to take a quick break. We're going to be continuing our conversation right after this. You're watching CVM News at noon.
In health and wellness for over 30 years, with 8 convenient pharmacies across Eastern Jamaica. SuperMed Mall Pharmacy, SuperMed New Kingston, SuperMed Pepin, SuperMed Port Antonio Pharmacies 1 and 2, Claire's St. Mary, Lloyd's St. Thomas, and a convenient drive-thru at our Hughenden location where you can get your medication without leaving your car. We're dedicated to providing you with the highest level of care. Experience the difference with SuperMed family of pharmacies. Super happy, super healthy.
And you go down and have a good day. Blessing. SuperMed.
Hi, good morning. Welcome to Quick Chick. May I take your order, please?
Sure. Can I have a barbecue chicken sandwich box?
Here's your order.
Gotta be faster than that. Quick Chick, great taste without the wait.
Welcome back. We're talking the latest developments in Haiti with the president and founder of the Haiti Jamaica Society, Madame Dezulme. Madame Dezulme, are you still with us?
Yes.
Fantastic. I have to ask you right off the bat. They've ousted the new prime minister after 6 months. Do you believe that them adding or inviting a new candidate now will lend to any stability in Haiti?
So the point I was getting to is that until we have a serious candidate who is coming to reestablish security, stabilize the country, and take 500,000